In the past 2 weeks, kinetic and non-kinetic operations were conducted in the various theater of operations, which recorded significant results. This brief will cover the operational activities of the Armed Forces of Nigeria and other security agencies conducted in addressing the various security challenges in the country between the period 22nd September to 6 October 2022. Now, with the Northeast Zone. Troops of Operation Hadron-Kai in the Northeast Zone have sustained operational activities in the general area as they conducted operational activities in villages, mountains, towns, and cities. Between 22nd September to 4th October 2022, troops conducted ambushes, clearance operations, fighting patrols, and cordon and search, as well as other operations in different locations in Biu, Damboa, Kaga, Kukawa, and Gubo local government areas, all in Borno State. During the operations, troops arrested 29 Boko Haram and Islamic State of West African Province logistics supplier. Items recovered from the Boko Haram terrorists include 50 bags of dried fish, 2 bags of fried meat, 55 jerrycans of premium petroleum and motor spirit, 1 bag of charcoal, 13 bags of bread, 1 bag of salt, 1 bag of beans, 5 cartons of detergent, 5 packs of battery, 50 leathers of mosquito coil, 10 mobile phones, 4 vehicles, 1 bicycle, and a total sum of 2,479,740 naira, as well as other sundry items. Equally, between 26 September and 3rd October 2022, troops arrested a suspected Boko Haram terrorist and Islamic State of West African Province ammunition technician at Goro village in Mongru local government area of Borno State. The suspect was arrested with 300 empty cases of ammunition suspected to be used to fabricate 7.62 millimeter ammunition special, while 6 suspected Boko Haram terrorists and the Islamic State of West African Province informers and collaborators, including a foreigner, were arrested at different locations. Furthermore, troops also rescued 2 Chibok girls, namely Yana Pagu and Rejoice Senki, on Syria 18 and 50 of the adopted Chibok girls list, with their children at Bula Davo village in Bama local government area and Kawu village in Kwanduga local government area of Borno State, with 12 other adoptees. Consequently, troops within the period in focus recovered 6 AK-47 rifle, 14 AK-47 magazine, 1 HK gun, 1 GT rifle, 112 rounds of 7.62 millimeter special, 285 Russell cartridges, and 8 gallons of premium motor spirit. Troops also neutralized 19 terrorists and arrested 42 suspected terrorist logistics suppliers, while rescuing 3 civilians. Also, a total of 418 suspected Boko Haram and Islamic State of West African terrorist fighters who claim to have lost interest in the ideology of Boko Haram terrorists surrendered to own troops at different locations within the theater of operation, along with members of their family. These surrendered Boko Haram terrorists comprise of 44 adult males, 135 adult females, and 339 children. All recovered items and arrested Boko Haram terrorist elements were handed over to appropriate superior authorities. Further, while the surrendered ones have been handed over to authorities for profiling and further actions. Furthermore, between 23rd and 28 September 2022, the air component of Operation Hadarin K carried out an air interdiction operation at identified terrorist enclave at Kolaram and Buka Mara, both in the southern Lake Chad region of Borno State. The airstrike resulted in the neutralization of several terrorists, while several of their structures were also destroyed. Now to the North Central Zone. Troops in the North Central Zone of the country have continued to crack down on the activities of criminal elements in the general area of operation. On 25 September 2022, troops of Guard Brigade raided an identified illegal drug peddler hideout along Kuradama, Asokoro, Guzampe in Abuja Municipal Area Council of the Federal Capital Territory and arrested 5 suspected drug peddlers, while 11 bags of substance suspected to be cannabis sativa were recovered from the suspects. Equally, on 1st October 2022, Guard Brigade troops raided Karshi Hill and surrounding villages in Abuja Municipal Area Council of the Federal Capital Territory, following intelligence reports on plans by hoodlums to disrupt the Independence Day celebration. Consequently, troops arrested 64 youths in black attire armed with 9 locally made guns. In another development, 33 suspected illegal miners were arrested at an illegal mining site in Gwagwalada Area Council. All apprehended criminals were handed over to Nigerian Police Federal Capital Territory Command for further action. Also, on 30th September 2022, troops of Operation White Stroke conducted raid operations at suspected criminal hideouts in Otupa, in Ogidigbo local government area of Benue State. During the operation, troops came in contact with the terrorists who engaged troops in a firefight but were subdued. The encounter led to the neutralization of 2 suspects, while others escaped with gunshot wounds. Similarly, on the same days, troops responded to a distress call about the activities of a bandit leader identified as Full Fire and his gang members as Zaki Biem at Zamkara in Ikum local government area of Benue State. During the operations, troops arrested 2 suspected bandits and recovered 1 locally fabricated AK-47 rifle, 1 den gun, and 2 mobile phones. Troops also arrested 1 suspected bandit in his hideout, while 1 motorcycle and 1 round of 7.62mm special was recovered from the suspect. Equally, troops raided suspected terrorist hideout in a local government area of Nasarawa State. During the encounter, troops neutralized 2 terrorists and recovered 1 AK-47 rifle, 3 den gun, 1 motorcycle, 3 mobile phones, while 4 terrorists were arrested. Similarly, troops of Operation Safe Haven on 23rd September 2022 raided a suspected drug peddler hideout in Mangu local government area of Plateau State. The drug dealer was arrested with large quantity of substance suspected to be cannabis. Also, on 26 September 2022, troops arrested 4 suspected armed robbers at Shaka village in Basa local government area of Plateau State and recovered armored cables suspected to have been stolen from a government property in the general area. Equally, on 28 September 2022, troops in conjunction with the operatives of the Civil Defense Corps arrested a notorious kidnapper and armed robber known as Anas Ayaro, age 22, who has been on the wanted list of security agents along Yawi in Bauchi State. The suspect is said to be the leader of a notorious gang involved in major kidnapping, cattle rustling, and armed robbery incidents in Plateau State and neighboring states. Also, on 25th September 2022 to 2nd October 2022, troops arrested 9 suspected kidnappers, rescued 8 civilians, while troops also on 4th October 2022 responded to a distress call about the attack of gunmen at Feru community in Jos East local government area of Plateau State. Subsequently, troops trailed the assailants and neutralized 2 suspects and recovered 1 fabricated pistol with 10 rounds of 7.62mm special. All recovered items have been handed over to relevant authorities for further action. Now to the Northwest Zone. Troops of Operation Hadarin Daji in the Northwest Zone of the country have continued to sustain operational activities through the conduct of fighting and clearance patrol to clear terrorist enclaves. Consequently, troops conducted operational activities at various locations within Zamfara, Sokoto, and Kebbi states. During the operations, troops neutralized 5 terrorists, arrested 7 terrorists, and rescued 8 civilians. Troops also recovered 5 AK-47 rifles, 5 motorcycles, 3 bicycles, 15 rounds of 7.62mm special, 5 AK-47 rifle magazine, 1 bandolier, 2 locally fabricated AK-47 rifles, 2 locally fabricated guns, 2 torchlight, 1 car, 11 pump action cartridges, and 52 Russell cartridges, among other items. All recovered items and arrested suspected terrorists were handed over to relevant authorities for further action. Also, in a related development, the air component of Operation Hadarin Daji conducted precision bombing on identified terrorist leader Gwaska Dankaremi camp at Mashakari area in Zurmi local government area and Sani Dangote camp at Farara village in Jibia local government area of Katsina State. Following the airstrike, a suspected terrorist leader identified as Dogo Rabe and 5 members of his gang were reportedly neutralized in the encounter while others fled in disarray. Now to the South-South Zone. Troops of the Joint Task Force Operation Delta Safe in the South-South Zone of the country have sustained pressure towards denying criminal elements freedom of action, essential to sustain a conducive environment for economic activity to strive while ensuring a relative peaceful environment for the operation of international oil companies and the protection of oil and gas infrastructures in the general area. In furtherance of this, troops of Operation Delta Safe in the conduct of Operation Octopus Grip conducted operational activities at the creeks, waterways, communities, villages, towns, and cities within Delta, Bayelsa, Cross River, and Rivers states, respectively. During the operations, troops discovered and destroyed 60 illegal refining sites, 58 wooden boats, 5 speed boats, 384 storage tanks, 223 cooking ovens, and 60 dugout pits. Troops also recovered 20 pumping machines, 3 motorcycles, 1 tricycle, 3 vehicles, and arrested 34 pipeline violars, while a total of 3,764 liters of crude oil, 458,000 liters of automotive gas oil, 1,000 liters of premium motor spirit, and 13,000 liters of dual-purpose kerosene were also recovered. In a related development, troops of Operation Dakata Barawo in the sustenance and fight against crude oil theft and maritime illegality discovered and destroyed a total of 14 illegal refining sites, 72 metal storage tanks, 9 wooden boats, 29 dugout pits, 51 ovens, and 25 reservoirs. Cumulatively, within the week under review, oil thieves were denied a total sum of 2,168,795,472 naira in total in the South-South region. Also, between 23rd and 28th September 2022, the air component of Operation Delta Safe conducted air interdiction operations at locations observed to be carrying out illegal refining activities at Ahoda in Rivers State. The airstrike destroyed the illegal refining site, and several criminal elements were seen running from the area after the engagement. A similar air interdiction operation was carried out on a location observed to be an illegal refining site with a boat house accommodation and facilities destroyed, while a few criminal elements equally were seen running in disarray. Equally, on 23rd September 2022, troops conducted a snap roadblock and arrested a suspected criminal logistics supplier at a manor in Obanikulu local government area of Cross River State. Items recovered from the suspect included 20 pairs of black boots, 20 pairs of Special Forces uniform, 2 mobile phones, and a sum of 15,000 naira 15,200 naira. In the same vein, on 28 September 2022, troops arrested 2 Cameroonians suspected to be Ambazonian rebel informants at a hotel in Ikang in Bakassi local government area of Cross River State. All recovered items and arrested suspects have been handed over to appropriate authorities for further action. Now, a look at the Southeast Zone. Between 23rd September to 4th October 2022, troops conducted operational activities aimed at checkmating the activities of illegal bunkering and other criminal elements in the zone at different locations, which include Upoma Community, Abakere local government, Abakere Community, Okewa in Ibema local government area, and Okema local government area, and Ikemaduru local village in Imo State. Other locations include Uka local government area of Abia State and Ihiala local government area of Anambra State, respectively. During the operation, troops discovered and destroyed several illegal refinery sites, 338 sacks of substance suspected to be illegal refined automotive gas oil, 8 cooking ovens, 7 dugouts pits, while 3 motorcycles, 3 vehicles, and 2 pumping machines were also recovered. Troops also recovered quantity 11,400 liters of automotive gas oil. Also, on 28 September 2022, troops of 82 Division Garrison raided a suspected indigenous people of Biafra and Eastern Security Network criminal hideout in Enugu South local government area of Enugu State and arrested 8 suspected indigenous people of Biafra and Eastern Security Network criminals. Troops also recovered substance suspected to be cannabis. The drugs were soaked in alcohol. Equally recovered were 2 mobile phones, 2 ATM cards, and a sum of 11,000 naira only. Finally, to the Southwest Zone. Troops of Operation Awate in a joint border patrol at Igachi, Ishayin Badagry in Badagry local government area intercepted a vehicle loaded with contraband. On 3rd September 2022, the joint patrol troops intercepted a vehicle conveying 350 kg bags of foreign rice along Dangote Ilaru Road in Yewa local government area of Ogun State. Also on 3rd October 2022, following human intelligence, Joint Border Patrol team discovered 145 50 kg bags of foreign rice hidden in the bush at Ojata, Odan, Ebute in Yewa local government area of Ogun State. The covered items were handed over to the Customs Service warehouse Abeokuta for further action. On a final note, I wish to convey the Military High Command commendation on troops' effort in the various theater of operations across the country. The media community is also acknowledged for their partnership and continued cooperation with the military and other security agencies in our quest to restore peace and tranquility to our dear nation. Also, the entire populace is hereby appreciated for the support given the armed forces and other security agencies in the conduct of our operations, while also urging them to continue to provide prompt and credible information on the activities of terrorists and other criminal elements in their respective locality. Thank you for your attention, and God bless you.